Hello you boss babes, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in today for another video. Today I'm going to be talking all about my hair. It's been 6 months since I uploaded my last video on my hair and where I was talking about my big chop and my transitioning journey. So I just thought it would be nice to give you an update as to what I've been doing with my hair, talk about my wash routine, my moisture routine, my styling routine, and everything concerning my hair. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment down below what your favorite natural hair techniques are, what you love about your hair, and anything to do with hair that you'd want to share. Let's just jump right into the video. To begin, I'm just going to give a brief history on my hair since I big chopped. When I filmed that video, it had just been probably a week or two after I big chopped. I was hyped up on adrenaline, very excited for the journey, and that's all that was. And then probably a month after I big chopped, the excitement started to wear down, and when it was time for me to take care of my own hair in terms of washing and styling, I struggled a lot in the beginning. While I did know how to wash my hair, it wasn't necessarily about managing it, but more about my appearance. I never had short hair before, and I struggled, honestly. I honestly didn't like how I looked and really affected my self-esteem a little bit. But I knew why I went on this journey. I wanted to experience my natural hair, and I knew that the short hair would just be for a time. Your hair grows, and once you take care of it and give it the attention it needs, it will grow. And that's what I'm experiencing right now. So I continued using my Cream of Nature shampoo and conditioner, and I had the Cantu curling cream already because I was using that while I was transitioning, and I already used the Cream of Nature oil treatment. So I just wanted to stick to what I knew, because when it comes to my hair, I'm not very experimental. Once I find something that will work for me, I will stick to it. So the first probably week after I washed my hair, in the video I posted, I just had a little afro in. I didn't know what to do with my hair, and I feel like with afros they dry out so fast, and the shrinkage is real because your hair wants to retain its moisture, so it will shrink. And I didn't want to keep rocking an afro because they can be very hard to manage when you're ready to wash your hair again. They tangle up very easily. So my cousin did some curls for me, some coils with a comb, but after a few days they started to look old and wassy. So I washed my hair and I did the curls again, and the same thing happened. Like after a few days they started to look old, but I would try to do some styles to make it look cute and to maintain it for about a week. Then I did my first set of twists. I used the lock method initially. I would use the Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner, then the Cream of Nature oil treatment, and the Cantu coconut curl cream moisturizer. That's what I did for my twist. My first twist out was a fail. Like there was barely any curl definition. There was barely anything there. Like it frizzed up immediately because I didn't let it dry for like long enough. So thereafter I would let my twists dry, or I would leave my twists in for at least 36 hours to ensure that they dried completely before I took them down. When my Cantu curl cream finished, I decided that I did not want to repurchase it because I didn't find my hair was retaining enough moisture throughout the week. I found that, let's say for example, I washed my hair on Saturday, I would take my twists down on Monday morning, and by Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning my hair would be dry, and I didn't want to have to touch my hair and moisturize it every few days. Like I wanted my hair to retain moisture for as long as possible. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have a 4B low porosity hair type. So just in case anyone was wondering, for reference, that's my hair type. So my hair dries up really quickly, and I wanted to have a moisturizer or a moisturizing method that whatever style I used for my hair, whatever style I chose for that week, it would last me the entire week from Monday when I take the style down, from Monday when I take the twist or whatever down, until Saturday or Sunday when I'm ready to wash my hair. So after my coconut curl cream was finished, I purchased the African Pride curl cream from their new line. It smelled really nice. One thing about products, I need them to smell amazing and I need them to moisturize my hair. I'm not very particular about what's in them or ingredients or anything like that. Once it works on my hair, I'm going to use it. And that's the reason I do wash my hair every week. Well, one of the reasons I wash my hair every week is so that I ensure that I properly cleanse my hair of all the product that I put in it. So I started using the African Pride curl cream in addition to my leave-in and oil that I was already using, and that worked really nicely, but still I didn't find it gave me the moisture that I needed. When I'm applying the product into my hair, I need to feel like it's softening my hair while I'm twisting them, because one thing about my hair is that my ends tend to dry really quickly. Like immediately after I come out of the shower after a wash, my ends will start to dry. So I need for my product to reapply that moisture into my ends so that they stay healthy, because if your ends start to break off or they start to become split, then your hair will not retain any length. So it was important to me to keep my ends hydrated and moisturized. So I didn't find it gave my ends the moisture that it needed. So I used it until it was done, and then I started looking for a different curl cream. So after that, I said maybe I should try a Cream of Nature curl cream, but I didn't really like the smell of these until I came across the hair butter. Now with the hair butter, I didn't even use a leave-in conditioner. After I shampoo and conditioned my hair, I would just apply my oil onto my dripping wet hair, and then and then section my hair, and then put in my twists with the hair butter from Cream of Nature. I really love that product, but the only thing about that, my hair took even more time to dry than it would with the other products, because it's a very heavy product, and I am heavy-handed with my products. Like I honestly, that thing about dime size, I don't even know what that means. I need a lot. I need my hair to be white when I'm done styling it, and so that the product will absorb the way it needs to into my hair. I don't know if that's a science or anything. I don't know if there's some kind of science behind it, but that's what I like to do for my hair. Just before I braided my hair, I wanted to give my hair a deep clean, because my scalp tends to be very dry when I braid it. So I used the bentonite clay mask as a cleanser before my shampoo and condition routine, just to give my hair a nice clean. Now what I like about that product is it doesn't dry out my hair. I only use it once a month. I don't use it every week. Just once a month I would add the bentonite clay, add the apple cider vinegar or water. I probably go half and half between apple cider vinegar and water, and then I'll add some Jamaican black castor oil to it, just to give my hair a little bit of moisture, because that product does strip your hair. The thing about wash and goes, I find, is that when it's time for me to wash my hair again, it's super tangled, and for me, I want the quickest way out. That may not be ideal in all cases, because even like when styling your hair, it does take some time, but I just didn't want to spend so much time detangling my hair. And the thing about detangling your hair is you have to be so gentle, but if your hair is super tangled already and super thick, you will experience some breakage. Like one thing that really irks me and irritates me is when I'm detangling my hair and I can hear it snagging off, even when I've added water and conditioner to detangle. Once I hear these snags, I'm like, nope, this style has to go. So after a few times of doing my wash and goes, I decided to exit the wash and go routine, and I just put in mini twists. I didn't really have much plans for summer. I was at home for most of the time, majority of the time. So I just put in my mini twists and I would leave them for days at a time, maybe a week. And then if I had to go somewhere, if I absolutely had to go somewhere, I would just tie it with a scarf. My mom gave me this really cute scarf. It goes with everything. So I would just tie it and go and leave my twists. And my twist would stay moisturized. I would re-moisturize my twists every few days just so that they stay hydrated and they don't dry out. I don't feel like my edges are growing back fast enough. It's just this side. I had some balding on this side from braiding too much or taking out my braids incorrectly. It's going back, but not as quickly as I'd like it to. And I also think a contributing factor to that is combing these types of hairstyles. Even though I don't do them often, just feeling that pull, I know it's putting too much pressure on the sides of my hair and I need to not do them so often. Also, I have dandruff. I honestly thought going natural would have helped stop my dandruff, but I still have dandruff. So I honestly don't know what's causing it. It may be something internal. I do drink a lot of water, so it cannot be that. But I am going to get a scalp treatment this week, so I'll see what the hairdresser says and I'll take it from there. I'll keep you all posted on that one. And also, I want to start scalp massaging. I got this little silicone device on Amazon and I used it after the beach on Thursday. And listen to me, that felt so good. It's so relaxing. So I feel like this will be something that I'm going to do on the regular, even when I'm not washing my hair. I'll probably just take it and massage my head with it because it's so relaxing. And that's another thing I love about my natural hair too. Like when I'm doing my twists, I have my music playing and it's just a very therapeutic and relaxing experience for me. I don't even remember that my arms are breaking off because I have them in this position for a long time. It just feels so nice to like sing and comb my hair and all of that. Amazing, I love it. I want to be able to put my hair into a struggle-free middle part, low ponytail by December. So we'll see how that goes. One thing about my hair is the back is longer than the front, but the front has a looser, well, I wouldn't even say the whole front, just this middle portion hair has a looser curl pattern than the rest of my hair. So while the back of my hair will be shrinking, the front will just stay, like it won't shrink at all. And it's very deceitful because while the back is longer and the front is shorter, because the back shrinks so much more than the front, when I take my twist down, it forms this nice little heart and you would never know. It's very cute to me. Honestly, I'm so in love with my hair. I have hardly any complaints about it. So ultimately, I would like my hair to reach shoulder length with my curls in. I've already mentioned that I rock my mini twist for a week at a time, but I think when I go back to school, I'm going to keep it for longer, like probably 2 weeks. I don't know, I'm still deciding. Probably when I start doing it, I'll see what happens, but I do want to keep my hair protected in a style for a longer period at a time, just so that it can grow and I'm not manipulating it or touching it or anything like that. I do want to get a wig, a bob wig, like a short neck length wig, straight would be ideal for me because I sweat in my head, and that thing about walking to school and then you're sweating by the time you reach class because you have a wig on your head is not the life for me. Like, it already happens to me now, so far less if I'm wearing a wig. I think the wig will more be for like if I want to go out and I want to look different in the nighttime when it's not sunny and hot, maybe then. I just want to give some advice for anyone who's struggling with their natural hair or who hasn't made the decision yet to go natural. You're still on the fence on whether you want to do it or not. I just want to tell you that your hair is your hair. Don't let anyone tell you what to do with your hair. It's yours. While you could take everything everyone tells you with a grain of salt and do what works for your hair. People always have opinions on every aspect of your life that have nothing to do with them. Do what works for your hair. And you can apply that to every aspect of your life. Do what works for you. Once you're not harming anyone, once you're not harming yourself, and you're progressing in some way, or you're making yourself feel better in some way, do what works for you. Now, another thing too, be very patient with your hair. If you've had relaxed hair for a long period of time, it's going to be a transition. Like especially if you big chopped, it's going to be a process to accept your hair, because I went through it for about a month. I was not feeling. There's tons and tons of YouTubers, natural hair YouTubers, and natural hair influencers, and it's all a good vibe. But when you're going through it yourself, it's something completely different. Enjoy the journey. Like, you made this decision for a reason, so keep reminding yourself why you made that decision, and be patient with it, like I said, but enjoy the process. Oh, I forgot to mention also, Jamaican black castor oil is your scalp's best friend. Well, my scalp's best friend. Love it, live it. I swear by it. Stay tuned to my channel for any more hair updates. I also do makeup, and I'm planning to do skincare. So stay tuned for all of these things. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!